Welcome back to episode 4 of City Skylines. We are doing really well so far. We've started expanding a lot. In this last episode, we built our first couple of bridges here. And we added a second power plant, which is going to help keep us going as we expand on. Starting off this episode, we have a huge demand for residential, so I think we're just going to keep expanding this residential area here. Get all that moved in, create some more little spurs in here, so that they've got more options to, we'll have some more options to expand as we keep moving forward here. There we go. Just get something like that going on so we can place in some more buildings here, because this is expanding like crazy. Let's get the brush tool here. Fill all this in. Awesome. Okay. Now we're starting to get a lot of cars moving along this road here. This is kind of our only artery into the industrial complex. So I'm thinking might expand south here, closer to the industrial area with this city, and then maybe create another potential route. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna create a road going all the way out there, and then over here. And I kind of want to get on the coast, just like on the other side. So we'll get the curve tool back out, take off the locking tool, and just follow the coast here. And that's good enough. Cool. So then what I can do is I can run a road out. This road here, I'm actually just going to take a straight tool, and I'm going to put the toggle snapping back on. And I'm going to run this road all the way out here to meet up with this road here. And look at that. Now we've got a whole nother path that cars can take to get to work over there. Oh, what's this? I don't have any power? How's that? Oh, because that building went out. Because I built the road there. Okay. We'll just zone in a little bit right there, and that should fix that. Think. Where is... Yeah. As soon as that building right there comes in, there we go. And they're all happy. Cool! Alright. So it's really just, I gotta keep up with this demand through this episode. Because we are growing like crazy right now. Fill in some of this up here. And then make sure I've got water. There's so many factors to keep in mind when you're playing this game. It's not enough to just, like, think about growing. You've actually got to put in some work. It's actually, you got to plan it out a bit. Now, this commercial area, I don't really know what I'm going to do with it completely. I want to get it away from the residential so that I'm not creating noise. But I don't know where I'm going to put it. I can't just create like a district zone off to the side, because if I do that, then they're going to complain that they don't have anybody visiting. But I want to get it it's kind of a give and take. I got to keep it close to the residential area so that everyone's to the residential, so everyone's happy. But it's got to be far enough away that noise isn't becoming too much of a problem. Look how noisy that is. Right. The other thing we could do is buy one of these tiles and expand that way so that we can keep it a little more separated without going too crazy. I think what we're going to do for now, though, is maybe... I don't even know. Maybe we'll just keep going for now and not really worry about it yet. I mean, no one's complaining about noise yet, but once they do start complaining about noise and that becomes a real big problem, then I can look at expanding out a bit and seeing some of the other options I have for where I can place my commercial zones. But for now, let's just keep on, keep expanding it where it is and see how where that takes us. But we'll keep the residential over here. Fill in this last bit here. Now I might make another little commercial area over there, just so that I can keep it separated and in multiple places. Industry though, industry is never really a problem from what I've seen. What really becomes important with industry is that there's some kind of highway or public transportation option so that people can get from their homes to work. And also there needs to be a way for my industry to export its goods to the commercial areas as well as to the outside connections. So that's something I'm going to have to take a look at as I'm planning out where those industrial areas are going. Getting some more residential up here. This residential's growing really rapidly. That's what I want to see. Alright. The other thing I can keep in mind with industrial is this tab here is our natural resources tab. And what this shows is this shows all the different areas where we have natural resources that we can take advantage of. For example, down south here, we've got some oil as well as some forestry, and that is something that we will probably take advantage of here and create some nice oil and over here as well. We can create some nice industry. We could kind of have a whole big industrial complex down on this tile down south, where we're taking advantage of all of this oil and forestry that's available to us. In fact, we do have a demand for industry. Let's do that right now. Why not? Let's just let's go crazy. Let's buy this tile. Yeah, let's do that. All right, there we go. Right, so now we can create a road, and we can just there's a couple things we could do. We could just expand this road out to create we'll just do a four-way for now, four-lane road for now, and we can go straight down here with this and bring it under the power lines and everything, and we'll go right there. And then we can do some on-ramps and off-ramps here so that they've got some outside connections. And then what we can do, let's take another quick look at where exactly that is. We can create some oil industry right here and take full advantage of this along this coast here. So we will take now a two-lane road, and then same as we did up above, we're just going to follow this along the coast, take off the snap, and go up here. Oh, I don't like that road. I want to make sure I'm getting all the little squares there. Let's try that again. Something like that, where I'm getting all the... Well, it's still not giving me all of them. Oh well, it's close enough. There we go. Cool. And then we will follow this road all the way back over there. And I'll be able to cut this power line here now too in a moment after, because I'll have some buildings here that can carry my electrical current. So just for now, let's, I mean, I even came out a little too far there, but that's fine. So we want to cut it more like right here. And we'll call this our oil district. And we'll make sure this has plenty of little spurs in here so that I can take full advantage of all this delicious oil that is under our city. There we go. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to lay down our first district. Now this is important for doing any kind of specializations. I actually don't even have the option to do oil yet. I'll get that at 5,500. So once I get oil, I'll set that in. But for now, we can just create an industrial complex here using this really cool wide brush tool that they've got in the game. And I love this tool because what you can do then is you can come outside of it and right click and then just kind of trim it back. And you can create some really precise shapes here. There's different size brushes you can use too. And you can just be really, really precise and trim it exactly how you want it. I'm actually gonna have buildings out there, so I'll make it a little bigger. Yeah, that's fine. And then these, just like everything else in the game, you can rename this to anything you want. So this is gonna be oil, right? So what should we call this? Let's call it Snoil. That is a terrible name. We're keeping it. Snoil. For Snow's Oil. In fact, it'll be Snoil Co. Unlimited. There we go. Snoil Co. Unlimited. And we will have all of these awesome Snoil brand establishments. And we will make sure we can run this way so we get all of our power. Even though that's not, we're not going to get any oil up here, it'll still expand over. Awesome. Garbage is piling. Oh no! Our landfill site is completely full, so we're going to have to pop in another one of those then. I'll just throw in one more right there, and that should help them out. Right. Okay, we got a little bit more residential and commercial demand. Let's fill that in. There we go. Commercial. Expanding out this way. Is that not enough? Oh, you guys don't have water, that's why. That's why! You guys want water! I always forget to give people water. I always take it for granted. My people don't need water. Oh, figure it out. Oh, that little square's gonna need water. There we go, that's good enough. And massive, massive demand for industry. Well, we should unlock this oil specialization here really soon. We're already at 4,300. So as soon as we unlock that specialization, I'll show you how that works. It's really cool. Alright, so that's all filling in. And then... why are we having electricity problems? Wow, we're expanding crazy fast. We've already got, we're already using our 80. Alright, well, let's, throw in another one of these. We'll do the same thing. See, we are still getting burned down buildings in this area, even with the firehouse. We'll just throw this one in right here, kill that burning building at the same time. And that'll, I'll solve those problems. Garbage is still an issue. What if we just kind of expand this out? Make it a little bit easier for the garbage guys to get there. Yeah, this road is very busy. Let's expand more of this coast so there's even more routes available. How about that? In fact, let's build another bridge. Do that first. Build another bridge here. Turn back on the snapping. Yeah, another bridge there. And then more coastline so that we can connect up to the bridge. I'll just ignore the fact that the bridge is there. I'll expand the bridge in a moment so it meets back up. And then... that's good enough. Right. So let's just expand this bridge this last little bit. There we go. Cool. So now they've got even another couple of ways to get to where they need to go. So let's pop in some more residential. We've still got demand for that. These early and middle parts of the game are really just about rapid expansion. Once we get our city really well established and stuff, I'll be able to slow down a bit more, really take a look at like the aesthetics of my city, make everything planned out a little bit more, and get things going really nicely like that. But for now, it's mostly just about all the rapid growing, get it up as quickly as I can. So I've still got some more industrial demand, so I'll pop in some of that up here. There we go. And even more residential demand. Throwing all of that up here. And I think it's time to make a few more spurs in here. Let's actually just start by connecting this road out here. And then I can create a spur there. And a spur. Let's make this a nice curve. How about that? Just take. I don't like the snap tool when I'm using making curves. It kind of makes it harder to do the angles that I want. Do it like that. There we go. And zone in a few more residential. What's wrong with our water? Oh, look at that. We're already capped on our water here. Now, what I can do is I'll put in another water pump here. And then now what I can do, since I bought this tile to the south, I can actually throw my sewage plant, or my water drains even further down. So let's pop in 2 of those all the way down here. And then hook them up. I'll have to run power down here as well. But what I can do now is just throw those all the way up there. And then I'll actually delete this one. Right? Yes. Delete that. And now I can just go ahead and bulldoze. What am I bulldozing? I bulldozed that. That's what I needed to bulldoze. Then I'll connect this power grid right there so it looks better. And you guys need power all the way down there. So we will just run this. Oh, what are you caught on? Oh, you're caught on the bridge. Alright, there we go. Now you guys have power. It's all hooked up. We're good to go. Awesome. Okay. Zone in more industry. This is filling up quickly, this area down here. And I'll hook this up to the highway too, so they've got some nice outlets over there. Cool, so now I can zone all this in. You guys are still complaining about water? What do you need? Oh, you guys don't have any pipes. Okay. There you go. Cool. Awesome. Alright. I'm tired of seeing all these posts about happiness, so why don't we take care of that? Let's throw in a few more parks in here. And let's do a large playground. And then what I can do actually is just create another little spur right along here. And that will let me put in this large playground. Actually, no, it won't. It will, though, let me put in the small playground. Okay, maybe it won't. What can I put there? You know what? I'm gonna delete that road and we'll put in a different road. Let's put in a road right there. Now we can put in our large playgrounds. Put in one there and one there. Now all those guys are happy. Oh my god, look at all the people leveling up! Wow. The other thing we can do is we can create these unique buildings. These are awesome. What these unique buildings do is you need to place them so that you can unlock monuments eventually down the road, way up at 90,000 population. Now, a lot of these unique buildings are really difficult to unlock. Like this one, average citizen health under 20%. You'll never get that in a regular game unless you really want to screw over your city. So what you can actually do, one of my friends gave me this tip, is create a new save file and just create a city specifically for the purpose of unlocking these kind of hard to get buildings. And once you do, your entire save file will have them unlocked. If you see, I already have a few of these unlocked for my other playthrough. Like this transport tower was, I had to have every single kind of public transport unlocked, which I do on my other account, on my other city. And so that's why it's already unlocked here. And I mean, if you look at this thing's a massive building. This isn't really gonna fit really well in our cityscape right now. Although that would be pretty funny, just to have this giant, massive tower. I almost want to put it in. That's really funny. How noisy is it? It's pretty noisy. Should I do that? Should I put in this giant tower? I think I should. I think I should. Oh, it's really noisy, though. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put in this giant tower. Why not? Just throw it in over here. Or even, like, this is kind of my, gonna be, like, kind of my commercial district for now. Just throw it in right there in the heart of the commercial district. Let's do that. Why not? Boom! Look at that thing! That thing fits right in! Oh, man. Although, once all my buildings level up and I get nice big skyscrapers, that thing will look a lot better. This is going to be called the first tower of Snowtopia. There we go. And that'll go along nicely with our first building of Snowtopia. How are you doing? There you are. You're still level 1. But there you are. Alright, let's see if we can't level up the first building of Snowtopia. Let's put in a park with trees. This thing is huge. This actually isn't even gonna fit. Alright, I'll just do a small park. Let's do a nice little gravel road out here. Throw this out like right here. And then we can do a nice little park. Where's like a playground? Don't I have like a small playground somewhere? Where's that? A small playground, there we go. Throw that right there, that makes them happy. Oh yeah. Let's throw out another road here. And do the same thing. I want to put in one of these giant large playground, or the large parks. I'll just do a large playground here. Oh, is this the... No, that's the first building. Oh, it's so close. Oh, they want their building educated? I bet I can get it without them getting educated. I think I want to get this building leveled up. Where's back on my leisure? Let's get another small playground, put it right here. I really want to get this building leveled up. Are you gonna make me educate you guys before you level up? I think it will. Alright. Oh, wait! Isn't that it? That's it! It's getting upgraded! There it is! The first building in Snowtopia is now level 2. Oh, we're coming a long way, guys. Right, let's zone in more residential over here, and then we'll bang in a few more parks. How about that? Let's throw in... Actually, while this is developing... Can I fit one here? Or where's the large park? Large. Garbage is piling up, I know. Large playground, no. Where is it? Here it is, the park with trees, that's what it's called. You know, I probably can fit this in. If I just take out... Oh, there we are! We are a population of 5,500! That gives us another tier of those unique buildings I was just showing you. That gives us our oil industry specialization. So Snoil operations will begin underway. Gives us some new policies, the free public transport and the heavy traffic ban. I really like the free public transport. In my other city, I was having a lot of problems with the people weren't taking my public transportation to get into my commercial district, and this policy let me expand and encourage them to use that, which really solved a lot of problems. This heavy traffic ban's really nice too, in case your industry is going through your residential areas or something like that. You can enact this, which is a really easy way to fix traffic. And then we've got some new roads here. These are all of our decorative roads with trees. These things are awesome at taking care of noise pollution. We're going to be putting those in all over the place. And now we've got the police headquarters, the fire station, the hospital. Those buildings are essential. I'm going to be putting those in. And we got the oil power plant, which now we can take advantage of all that oil that we've got down there and pop in a bunch of these. Oh, that's so exciting. All right, so now I'm gonna make Snoil Company Unlimited oil production. And look what this does. Come on. Now what that should do is these guys should all, there they go. Crank it back up to full speed, that'll do it. These guys are all disappearing and they're coming back up, and now they're oil companies. Look at that. Oh yeah, I got all these pumps and drills and stuff. There we go. All right. So in our next video, we're just gonna keep expanding out, and maybe we'll put in an oil power plant. Maybe we'll definitely put in those new services: the hospital, the police station, and the fire station. And we'll continue expanding outward like that. We'll take a look at why all these people are complaining about their sewage probably as well. All right, see you guys all next episode. Take care.